everybody, this is Mia and welcome back to MiaDiary for another video. This is my first underrated slime shops review featuring two shops, ANDEERSHOP and Soft Punk Slime, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. I've been following them for a while now on my Instagram, so I've always wanted to try out their slimes. Plus, you guys recommended them as well, so thank you so much for all your requests. Everything came super quick and safely from the United States to Canada. Hope you guys enjoy the video and let me know your favorite underrated slime shops for me to review next time. The first slime from ANDEERSHOP is called Ghost Milk Candy, which is a white glue foam. I really like the size of these foam balls because they're just so much easier to play with compared to the typical 2cm jumbo foam balls. I love how the base was light and wasn't too heavy, which makes it very stretchy with amazing bubble pops. And I also love when these foam balls make a squeaky sound when I stretch them, and I personally like it better than hearing bubble pops. It is scented exactly like milk candy, but it was quite mild. I think it's great for those who have sensitive nose like I do, but it definitely wasn't as strong. Lonely Rabbit's pumpkin soup is her snow butter texture with the adorable wooden rabbit charm and a leaf to decorate. This snow butter is totally up on my alley. It's the fluffy one where it's not too dense with too much snow powder. It inflates but not too crazy, and it becomes super airy and lightweight as you put more air into it. I activate it more and it becomes a holdable sizzly puff without being tacky, which is really relaxing to play with. I could see this one becoming doughy real soon since I played with it so much, so the tip to keep snow butters alive is to constantly add water. I thought I wouldn't like pumpkin scents, so that is the reason why I never bothered to purchase any pumpkin slimes or pumpkin scents for my own shop. But this smells amazing. I was very surprised. It smells exactly like the pumpkin spice latte and I love it very much. I will just mention that it was a little bit underfilled for those who is sensitive to that, but for me it doesn't really bother me unless it's way underfilled, which is below the screw jar line. This beautiful slime is called Crystal of Abyss. It is filled with, I believe these are cracked beads, and a rose sponge in the middle. The rose sponge is of course squishy, but it doesn't bother you when you're playing with it, and it adds a nice characteristic to this crunchy slime. I know that cracked beads are super smooth, so I was very surprised that it had no fallouts, except after I activated a little bit more. This slime isn't irritating at all, and it's perfect for those who want to try out crunchy slimes with no irritation. The scent for this slime was beautiful. I couldn't find the information on her page, but it's a very familiar scent for me. It was more like a citrusy, fruity scent with a hint of floral, and I really liked it. It was also very strongly scented for being a crunchy slime. Last slime was an extra slime that I received from her, which I am very grateful for, so thank you. It's called Daremonds World, which is a thick, clear slime. It had some light blue microbeads at the bottom with some glitters. She is so generous and gave out 3 cutest Doraemon charms, which adds a really nice touch. This one was a nice, thick but stretchy clear slime. It was slightly underactivated here, but I was able to salvage the beautiful clear by just coating my hands with some activator and playing with it. It does become a little sticky after playing, which is very common for clear slimes, but it's been a while since I played with a nice, well-made, thick clear slime, so it was very exciting. I believe this is unscented to preserve the clarity, or it was very mild. Moving on to the slimes I purchased from Soft Punk Slime. The first one I would like to show you guys is the one that I was excited the most. It's called Wallflower, and this one was too beautiful to pass. I love the color scheme as well, where it's hot pink base at the bottom and a grayish clay on top. The print is just very artistic and beautiful. So the slime was tough to mix. I think the clay itself was just the type of clay that is a little harder to mix in, and it was a little bit dry, which I totally understand because she obviously doesn't want the clay piece to move and gets mixed in the transit. I also thought that the bottom would be a white glue, thick and glossy, but I think that it's more of a clear putty type slime that is also very thick, which made it harder to mix in as well. I had to add in some hot water and lotion to really soften it up, and I was able to mix everything somewhat fully. It was still tough and overactivated here, but the next day I touched it, it softened up pretty well. The mixed texture was a bubblegum slate type texture where it's a thick, clear slime mixed in with some clay. It definitely had resistance to pulling, but soft in the outer layer but chewy inside. The scent was also really beautiful. It smells exactly like the shower room right after taking the bath, which is basically like a luxury shampoo scent. We have favorite Banti slime here, and I've seen this slime everywhere on my feed, so I was very curious. This is her famous lush texture, and I can describe it as semi-jiggly, squishy, and stretchy texture. It's bouncy but still lightweight and inflates quite a bit. It's so smooth on your hands, and I can see why people say that it's like a lotiony type texture that feels so plump but smooth. I highly recommend this texture from her if you have not tried it yet. You can tell that I was having a lot of fun playing with it. This slime was included as an extra, and I'm very appreciative, so thank you so much. I fell in love with this rich ruby red color. It was a real thick and glossy slime that is so stretchy and doesn't feel rubbery at all. It did not stain my table or my hands, so I was very thankful for that as I was able to enjoy this color even more. The scent was quite strong for me, so I wasn't a huge fan of, but overall if you love stronger and non-sweet scents, I think you will really enjoy her slimes. This is the end of the video, and these two shops were absolutely amazing. Of course, there were some slimes that I prefer over the other ones, but overall I think they are all amazing quality slimes that can be added to your collection. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will have all of these shop links down below so that you guys can check them out. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more. Bye guys!